Hey Pisces, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Today, I'm going to ask our spirit guides for some signs. If you found this reading and you've been saying, give me some signs, maybe something I say today will connect to you, or keep your eyes open for some of these signs. So they're not going to be your everyday signs. They're going to be very specific. We know that. And we are going to be probably pretty surprised by some of the things that Spirit shares with us. Let's call on our spirit guides now. Spirit, I ask that you guide us. What is it that you want us to be looking for? What is it that you want us to be aware of? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. We're going to start with an angel number. I have 1010. I am patient. Do you need to hear that right now? Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. So definitely keep your eye open for 1010. You know, we all know those angel numbers that we catch randomly. And you always wonder, like, why am I seeing these numbers? So think of it as your angels tapping you on the shoulder and just letting you know that we're here with you, we're walking with you, we are guiding you. You're not alone, you're doing a good job, okay? So when we catch those numbers all the time, it's just, I look at it as I'm in alignment. Like I catch them all the time. You'll hear me even in my reading saying 12, 12, 10, 10, 11, 11, you know? So it's, I feel like it's a confirmation for my spirit guides and my angels saying to me that you're in alignment. You're doing a great job. Keep going. So I want you to look at it that way. So look for 1010. That's a good starting point. Spirit, what is it that you need me to know? I have a transformation. Look for butterflies. I'm asking what color butterflies, and they're saying all colors. I mean, this has like a lot of different colors, so I don't feel like it's any one color. It could be blue butterflies, yellow butterflies, orange, white butterflies, you know, so it could be just like a lot of random colors, but it could be more that you just happen to see butterflies more than you normally do. You just are constantly seeing butterflies, or tattoos of butterflies. You just got a tattoo. If you've got a tattoo, you're thinking of one, you want it to be a butterfly. So there's just something going on around you with that. So that's kind of nice. I have a healing energy, and it is the light that's jumping out at me. They're saying candlelight. Okay, maybe that's not something that you do as often. Maybe it's something that maybe you don't like having fire in your home, or you just don't normally like candles, but it could be that you're just seeing candlelight more often. You're going out to eat, they've got candles on the table. You go to a friend's house and she's got a candle burning on the kitchen counter and it smells amazing. Like you might just be more aware of candlelight, but I feel like that's some kind of sign. I feel like it's just like the light within you, or they're asking you to keep tapping into that inner light. Light worker energy, you know, follow your path. So just a reminder that the reason why the universe communicates with you through these signs is not just to, you know, say, oh, that's cool. They have a reason. They're trying to send you messages. They're trying to support you somehow, or it's a confirmation, or they're asking you to continue to work on something, or acknowledging that you are working on something and you're doing a great job and they're noticing. So just keep in mind that it's always, it's Spirit's way of talking to you, you know, that you see these things. So it can be lost loved ones as well. It could be signs from lost loved ones, but it's the universe talking to you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 10 of Wands. It came into me more as a pushing something forward, like a wheelbarrow. I can't even say it, wheelbarrow. I feel like I'm pushing a load, some kind of heavy object forward that I'm finding myself. I might be pushing it with somebody. I might be saying, how did I find myself? Like sometimes you have to push a car, like two people are pushing the car. How did I find myself pushing something? So if you find yourself in a situation where you are literally, it's a physical object, it's a pile of something, or it's a physical weight and it's a heavy weight. But I feel like you can barely do it yourself or you have to get help to do it. Okay. But it's an odd situation. It feels like it's not something that you normally do. So, and I'm asking Spirit, what would that message mean? Oh, my hands are tingling. It's like they need you to push forward, push through. They need you to find the strength. Okay, so it's like they're physically going to put something in front of you that they need to have you push. Push a baby out of your body. Some of you, maybe it's that way. I have a new beginning. Okay. And I do feel that we have this new beginning. So the sun, I'm going to go with the sunflowers. I'm going to go with the sunflowers in the background, that you all of a sudden see sunflowers everywhere. Somebody buys you sunflowers. You pick up a bouquet of sunflowers at Costco and you put them in a vase on your kitchen table. You see drawings of Van Gogh's sunflower drawing somewhere, you know, like all of a sudden it's just like all around you. Let's get some initials. Let's see what initials. Now, this could be a confirmation for some of you of somebody that has come into your life that they want to actually confirm through this reading as a sign. So that would be cool. Let's see what they have for you. I have an E. I have an M. I have a V. O. V. U. E. W. N. C. G. Z. A. N. Let's get a couple more. B and a C. Okay, so some of you that may connect to you, and maybe you'll get your person. Maybe that definitely gave you a confirmation. So feathers are always big. You know, look for a white feather for a lost loved one. I have different colored feathers today, different birds. I'm going to make it a little harder on you to look for something very specific. Let's see what bird they want you to look for, or color, or something that's important. So this one has a little green in it. Okay, it's like green, blue, gray. It's a duck. Okay. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. So they're asking you to look for a duck feather. Okay, so maybe you'll come across a duck feather and bringing you more balance into your life, things coming your way. That feels nice. Spirit, what else do you need us to know today? What signs should we be looking for? Okay. We have some cards here with some images on them. Okay. Okay, let me see what I'm feeling first. I'm going to go with the scale of justice. I feel like the scale of justice keeps popping into my life, whether it's I'm bumping into people that are attorneys, somebody who works for the legal system, somebody who works for a courthouse. But I feel like I'm on a run of, or surrounded by people that are tied into the legal system somehow, maybe more so than ever in my life. So there is an incredible sense of balance. I will say that finding balance, is one of the messages. And also a sense of fairness and what's right and what's wrong. Okay. So they could be trying to share with you, something that they're trying to teach you, or you know, what is it about the justice system that you need to learn right now that they keep putting in front of you? Okay, so that feels like it's coming into me. I'm going to go with this. It looks like a flower to me, and it looks like I don't know what flower it would be, but just a blooming, let's just say it's a rose. Okay. And it's just a feeling of I'm looking at it closer than I normally do. I'm noticing the petals. I'm noticing how the petals, you know, go in that circle. I almost feel like I can count the petals, but it could be pictures. I'm seeing roses everywhere. I do feel like they're pink. I feel like they're specifically a pink rose. I might be sent a pink rose, or somebody buys me pink roses. It could be I go to a wedding and it's all pink roses all around me. That's what the bride picked. I go to a funeral and it's all pink roses for a woman. So I want you to look for pink roses for some reason. Either, you know, there's pink to me is a sense of sweetness. It's a sense of comfort. It's a sense of purity in a little bit, like a kind of a innocence. Pink is leaning in that direction for me color wise. So there's something going on with the pink. Okay. So I like that. Let's see. Okay. I have a couple of handshakes, and they're sharing with me, I feel like it's new people in your life, but it felt like new colleagues, a new boss. It felt like change of people that I report to, something like that, where I had introduced myself. So it could be a new job coming where I'm introducing myself to lots of new people. Or right before I have a new opportunity or new door open, I find myself like I'm going through the interview process, and I walk in on an interview and I shake their hand. So I'm definitely introducing myself, but I feel like it's on a business level. I feel like it's interviewing. I feel like it's new job opportunity. I feel like it's somebody I might be working with and I'm meeting for the first time. So I feel like it's connected to your work. So we'll keep that open. Okay. We'll keep that an eye on, you know, I'm just meeting lots of new people and I'm physically shaking their hand. I have I don't know what this is, but it's jumping out at me as an eye. I'm sure it has another meaning, but I just see it as an eye. And it's almost a feeling of, you feel like somebody in particular keeps checking you out, you keep catching them. You're wondering, do they have a crush on you? Are they interested in you? Are they spying on you? But I feel like you physically keep catching them, that you are wondering, like, it's not, because if you're catching them, then that tells you that they're watching you even more, because you don't catch them all the time, but they must be watching you all the time, because you every time you look over, it feels like they're looking at you. So maybe somebody's got their eye on you and they're physically checking you out. Could be Spirit's way of saying, hey, the person who keeps checking you out, is there something more going on here? And we need to find out why. You know, it could be somebody that's interested in you, somebody that wants to date you, somebody that doesn't even realize that they're checking you out and they're interested in you, and you call them out on it and just say, hey, what's up? You know, but I feel like somebody has their eye on you in that case. So I'm going to go with that. So those are the clues from these cards that are jumping out at me right now. Spirit, what else do you have for my Pisces today? Ooh, this one's jumping. Let's get the jumper. Hold on. I have a slow climb. You're getting there one step at a time. With a little bit of effort, it's worth the wait. But how it came into me was going somewhere that almost this feeling of, can I take the elevator instead? But maybe you get stuck taking the stairs. Maybe the elevator isn't working. It's a lot of flights. Maybe it's more flights than you're used to walking. I almost feel like I'm in a parking garage. I know that sounds weird, but I'm definitely, because I feel like it's open air. I feel like I'm going up a flight of stairs, but I can kind of like see the outdoors. So all I can think of is some kind of outside staircase or something that I'm outside. I have to go up flights of stairs. I could be visiting some kind of tourist, like I'm climbing the Eiffel Tower, you know. I mean, I'm somewhere with a staircase that I wasn't expecting that it was going to be so many stairs. I want to go on a hike. Maybe I have to go up a bunch of stairs to get to the place that is the landing to see the view. But I feel like I'm going to take notice of this is way more steps than I've had in a long time. I had no idea I was going to have to go up these stairs today to get to where I need to go. But I feel like the message is going to be more along the lines of like, take the stairs, you're going to be okay, one step at a time energy. But they're physically giving you these stairs. They're physically making you go up these flights of stairs. Maybe the elevator's broken. But it's random, they're saying. It's just a random place, not something you do all the time. Let me have a number, please, Spirit. Number to look for. I have the number 93. I have a happy ending. Okay. I'm going to say a difficult situation that somehow works its way through. Something hits the fan with a family member or a event or something, and you think the worst, but somehow it's like this too shall pass, and something comes out of it that's actually good. Okay. So again, a kind of what is the situation? I feel like this came in out of nowhere. I feel like even though I'm scared of it and it's upsetting at first, I feel like the end result is all going to work out and it's going to be okay. Maybe it'll be for the better. You know, it's sometimes spirit takes something away from us in order to show us they have something better energy. So something maybe is going to shift or change. But again, it came into me as I wasn't expecting this and I don't know how to get myself out of it initially, but then somehow something good happens. Something good happens afterwards. One more message, please, Spirit. What is it that you have for us? But look for the number 93. I have short-term fireworks. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries. You'll find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So almost a celebration, right? That maybe I'm doing some kind of work or meeting some kind of, it was supposed to be temporary. Maybe it turns into something more or it leads me to something better. So again, the same feeling I'm getting that I was thinking the worst, but somehow it turned into spirit knew better than I did. Something changes in your life and you think, oh my God, what am I going to do? And then the next thing you know, that everything works out. Everything worked out. So, and maybe it's going to work out for the better. So there's something going on around you with that. So those are your clues. Those are your signs. So keep your eyes open for all of these. Maybe some of these connected to you today, which would be wonderful. And that's why you found this reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. How gorgeous. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, claim it, own it, it's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Check out my other two YouTube channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame. Some no contact readings are being uploaded over there, so check those out if that's something you'd like to see. I'll put the links in the description and in the comments. Thanks for being here. Keep your eyes open for those signs. We'll see you soon.